Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, recently, some things happened recently. I was at Glasgow and got a few of these things, but one thing I noticed was that actually they're filming a new Indiana Jones film, and it looks awful. Now, I will admit, it might be fun, but it's gonna be bad. There's so many pointing arrows on how bad this is gonna be that basically I can't believe people are excited for this. Let's get with the first one. And Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are not involved. Even those that the alien thing from like, like the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull happened. Yeah, it still was like that. But the biggest thing with that is that you're basically getting rid of the people who made them popular. For some, actually, hang on, let me just search them up just now. Yeah, Jones 5. I'm looking at like. James Mangold. Wait a minute. The guy to it did look. Oh, this is gonna be a train wreck. It is a good adventure, but there still is many problems. They're just being executive producers, but you know what executive producer is? You don't do shit. You're basically just the executive of a business, and basically like, yeah, just do that while we collect my money. That's basically what an executive producer is. And trust me, they're very evil. Just look at Snyder. I always bring up Snyder, but I have to bring up, like, I don't know, Cool World, Terry Gillingham, gets a lot of that shit. Weinstein Company, yeah. But, like, strange experiences that. First thing is, so yeah, there's no George Lucas, no James Spielberg involved. They're executive producers, but that means shit. That means they're not even involved. It's just, can you put your name on this? And, like, no. And then there is, then there was Kathleen Kennedy, who's ruined Star Wars. I'm not sure if this film's going to be a big hit, or basically it's like it is going to be a big hit because Disney's promoting this, and you know Disney, they want money. They sacrifice quality for cash. I could literally point this at Raya and other films. Pixar's kind of good now. We've got it back. But MCU, I'm done with that. Star Wars, I'm done. They've literally drained us of that, and now after Star Wars, they're trying to do Indiana Jones. Disney, you're not going to do well with this, man. They're basically just milking this thing for a big thing, but you do know they're only going to be able to do one film because Harrison. It's like getting Clint Eastwood when he's like 92, like 99, to make an action film, and like he has to star in it and all that instead of directing. And it's just like, dude, these people do not last forever. You die. You can die. But, like, seriously, this is just ridiculous. If I hear Indy 6, people are gonna, like, protest the shit out of it. There was also another one, so yeah, Disney's just milking this one because they have loads more cash. Yeah, too bad that basically Space Jam beat Black Widow at the box office. That might actually be because of COVID. Your films are not going to make billions anymore. You've lost the mouse. So is everyone though, but still. Other things that's happening is that we're going to get... this charger's kind of good. Okay, got it. We're going to get Kathleen Kennedy's... Kathleen Kennedy, she's produced a lot of good films, but now she's just completely ruined Star Wars, and she's literally ruined that franchise. Up there with J.J. Abrams and Disney, they literally ruined Star Wars. I know people are like, oh, no, Ryan Johnson did something that I liked. I know a lot controversial saying that you can't like that, but as in for what else we got, it was basically just retrends of the other two films. So the Last Jedi, I liked what it was trying to do. I did like the look stuff, but the biggest problem that even like there's this guy named Critical Drinker who talked about this, but saying what he said is true. They're Kathleen Kennedy's gonna make it like, oh, Indiana Jones is dumb. Women are more powerful. This is like that mentality that every single Disney character in the remake, like Mulan, is strong, independent. So that means they're boring. You need to have a flawed character in order to make a good character. If they were perfect, we wouldn't be attached to them. No one's perfect. Disney does not understand that. They only just see the dollars in your pockets. Other things, the set, apparently someone fell. That was funny. There was these fences, but like we didn't see what happened, but it was looked really cool. We went in the Forbidden Plaza, but it was huge, it's awesome. But it was mainly like nothing but garbage. It's just like the Perfetti. I actually tried to keep hold of a Perfetti. I actually found this piece of paper on the ground. I was like, oh, cool! It's like this really cool thing from a book that might have happened. Turns out it wasn't for the set. It was basically just a page from Harry Potter, and that's just funny. Even he finds it funny from upstairs. But the biggest problem with this new Indiana Jones film is it's gonna suck. People are excited for this. Brain cells do no longer exist anymore in human beings. I know I insult you guys a lot, but seriously, if you're gonna... Dude, when a film like Skyscraper is better than, I don't know, we think Citizen Kane or something like... I know I'm a art house. I like the art house films. I like the indie films and all that. But... but like Marvel films and all that stuff, it's really ridiculous, and I think Scorsese is right. Marvel films, like superhero films, can be good. Like some of them could be amazing. Like they could be amazing films, but I don't see those. I do not see cult classic in a Marvel film. DC, well, like not a cult classic, but still a cult favorite. You can have a cult favorite for Marvel, but I'm not really seeing that with Marvel. They make good films, but like DC, even though they have shit like this, they also have shit like V for Vendetta, Watchmen, and all that stuff. And like even though they have different things like that, and I know I'm a big DC fan, and I always put this in my videos. I'm saying that, oh, this night on that. It's because like I want people to understand what I'm trying to say, because a lot of people have been trying to say it, and you're still ignoring them. Yeah, like I'm trying to tell you not to go see Indiana Jones 5. I'm not. If this film flops, I think Disney's gonna lose money nowadays, because they got those TV shows, but like the thing is, those TV shows are losing quality pretty quickly. WandaVision started off good, but I wasn't really a big. I wasn't really a big fan of it, because I was like, if I wanted to watch like this kind of concept, I just watch Pleasantville, which I did actually, and it's still good. But like WandaVision just got really tiresome for a while, like at the end. Well, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it started off okay, but then just like, you know, I did like the way how it handled that character played by Kurt Russell's son, but Jesus Christ, did it get into that whole I'm black? How dare you treat black people mean? This is related to current situation in the Hollywood. What is it with that? I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like mention of black, like there's gonna be either a mention of, hey, you're gay, that's okay, cause like that's trending right now. A whole thing basically like films actually put this in there because basically that's what's happening in current reality. We want to put our commentary in films. What's this you mean that you're supposed to go to a film to escape it? Dude, people even though this film didn't do very well, people go to see films like this, written by Neil Dean and Taylor, which are entertainment. No, this is not entertainment. This is just a political stance that's made into 2 or like 1 hour with actors in it. Seriously, like this whole thing about political stuff, I'm pretty sure something's going to happen with this movie that is going to piss off a lot of people, or basically people are maybe going to realise this, because like those Star Wars films were not very good from the start. They felt like copycats. There's only one Star Wars, and that's the original trilogy. Mandalorian's fantastic, and it's like, but the thing was that Mandalorian, like how Star Wars was a space fantasy epic. There was like a fantasy story, but in space with spaceships, like sci-fi. So it was like a fantasy film in sci-fi. Mandalorian was like a cowboy western in space. It was like a sci-fi western. That's what Mandalorian is a lot like. I like that idea. That's why I like Wizards a lot more, because it takes a fantasy. It takes like a fantasy world, but implements sci-fi into it. Not like Star Wars, but it's different enough to understand. That's why I love Wizards more than like stupid Star Wars sequels, because I love the original film. I don't watch it as much, but I do like The Empire Strikes Back. It's a pretty good film. But I'm not the hugest fan of it, but I do understand it is the best. But my favourite is definitely Return of the Jedi, but I just can't believe that like people actually like this, because like this is what MS said one time, that you switch off your brain. Yeah, if I switch off my brain, how am I supposed to think? Am I supposed to become an idiot? Am I supposed? I think he said it was an idiot, and like he said that if you switch off your brain to go to bed, you switch off your brain to go to sleep. So you're saying you should just go to sleep in a theatre? That means you didn't see the film, leaving no impact on it. Edward and Taylor, the reason I like Crank so much is that it's made to entertain you. It's got an adrenaline rush to it that's so funny and fun. You can go and see a film like Skyscraper, or like, I don't know, like they're actually trying to get your money into the tickets. But this sacrifices good cinema, and Indiana Jones was really good. I love those films. The original. I can't believe I haven't talked this much about them. The original Indiana Jones, cult classic. 2, really underrated in my opinion. It's a really good film. I like it more because the stakes are higher and it feels a lot more darker. Third one, I was a little bit. I thought the third one was overrated, but then I actually kind of warmed up to it. Fourth one, yeah, there are a few good scenes, but like it mainly just was bad. But this, I feel this is gonna be even worse. I think it's just going to be a copycat, like one of those Star Trek films that came out. I feel like it's just going to be one of those again. Another one of those bloody Star Wars films. Yeah, I am excited for. I'm excited for whatever film. Like, I have got a few films to go see. The French Dispatch, Limbo, New Suicide Squad, of course, because I like DC, and The Last Night in Soho. Those are all films that are no blockbusters. Okay, maybe Suicide Squad is, but still, they're not humongous films. They're indie films. I'm giving up on the big budget films, and if Indiana Jones is going to turn into this, I might give up on it as well. So maybe you should think about this. I will put the link of the Critical Drinker review in the box, but the description. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to turn out well. So yeah. So long, hope you watched this video. Subscribe to the channel. It was really good support. Just go to Mega Geniuses. It's another channel that we do that's mainly comedy, and like it does different kind of style videos. Basically, like the Tom Scar. This is like Tom Scar and Friends, and then there's Tom Scar, the full channel like that. Or like Tom Scar and Friends, like the other way around. But it is like support the channel. Subscribe. Check it out. I hate when people don't notice the videos, because what I'm trying to say is full on honest, and see if people agree with me out there, but like it's not hitting people, even though other people have talked about it. I don't know, but yeah, I'll see you soon. Hopefully the audience